Hello.
Fluffernutter.
I despise you, honestly. Thank God I've started editing these. Yeah. Go on, finish. Go on.
Oh, I'll finish. What?
All right. Hello, one and all, and welcome back to archí, télous, the beginning of the end. Last episode, our players landed on Vulcan finally and became aware of the true state of affairs in the city, with the city on martial law and many citizens being taken into custody and arrested for insubordination of not helping the war effort out. The party saw several automatons, more so cyborgs, go to different areas of the town to continue and buster up the war effort and help out with certain tasks, such as fueling the magma, mineralizing or demineralizing water, and some that were just killing people in the street. The only one that seemed somewhat friendly ended up being the one that first met their gaze. Flyman, also known as Icarus, met the party and pleaded with them to help his city. This plea came with the aforementioned information of these other cyborgs, and after meeting one of his close friends, Chimney, also some inflection on why he is the way he is. The party met this Chimney, the owner of a mechanic shop, who would be glad to help fix the Odyssey and some of the damage and even give some upgrades to it if possible, given enough time, so long as the party rescues his dog, Chewsbury, which was last seen at the testing facility.
Oh, that's who Chewsbury is.
Such a dumb name.
He found him on a Tuesday, and he loves blueberries. So
There's
his
no
name was
animals.
Chewsbury.
It's not like joke animal names to make.
It's crazy.
Anymore. Yeah.
The last thing that happened last episode, one of the last main things that happened last episode, is Prometheus, the party's oracle, had physically contacted Icarus, and this caused a sigil to glow and transport him away to begin Phase 2 of Project Man, which includes mutating, automating, and nucleating. Whatever it might be for Daedalus. The Forge Father is nowhere to be found. And we leave, I believe, back on the ship with everyone kind of just receiving this information from Icarus of what Project Man is and learning his kind of backstory of why he is the way he is. But we need to begin this session with something important.
Oh boy.
I need everyone to roll a d6. Now, unfortunately, my art did not work through, so I will keep track of this, so don't be afraid to ask me. This is for a new mechanic.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I
The
forgot.
Tide,
Shit.
called the Tide. So, this is also described inside the Notion document. And I will read it for chat. The Tide of Destiny. At the beginning of every session, everyone at the table will roll 1d6, including the DM. On a roll of 1 through 3, a die will go to the DM. On a roll of 4, 5, or 6, the die will go to a pool for the players. These dice can be spent by you guys in these ways. You can add 1d6 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, not death saves. And only one die may be used per instance and can be called before or after the roll. I would prefer before, but if you want to spend it, this is a very powerful mechanic. If you want to spend it at after a roll, just in case, you can. You can
So it's
also,
like-
yes, it's like Bardic
I was
Inspiration.
So, So you roll the d6 and then add it to whatever.
Yes, any of those instances. You could also spend 1 die to reroll the outcome of a random event table. This can be anything from if you guys are having a random encounter and are exploring actually somewhere, and I say, hey, give me a D8 or a D4 for this random encounter, and you don't like what you got, you can reroll that with one of these dice. This also works, Leon, on your Damocles tables.
Does it?
But you have to call it before I tell you whether it's a good or bad thing.
Okay.
You can also spend 1 die to add a minor beneficial element to a scene or environment. For example, adding a piece of cover to a battlefield, kickstarting a friendly relationship with an NPC, be like, oh no, I recognize this person, or I am able to do this to this person to get them to kind of get a small bond started with you all.
He just vibes with me.
Or possibly also creating a distraction or finding like a common item somewhere. Of course, not an item that you guys would need, but like a common item.
I can just rip
The-
those out of my cloak.
These dice can also be used in terms of these, hey, Zach, can I do this? Spending one of these dies then allows these rule of cool things to work out better and become more plausible. The way I can spend these dice is I can only add a d6 to damage rolls or ability checks. Nothing else. Or instead of giving you guys good luck, I can give bad luck to certain environments. I can remove a piece of cover that was already there. I can give a negative relationship to an NPC, or remove something that you would have been looking for in an environment. Once one of these dice are spent, they go to the other side. So when I use one to increase my damage, you guys gain one in your pool. And that's it. It's like a scale. It's a tide. So everyone, roll a d6.
Six.
All right,
Yeah.
that's 1 for you guys.
Get a 3.
That's 1 for me.
I have a 2.
4, 2, and I rolled a 1, so that will go to me. So there's 3 on your guys' side, or 3 on my side, 2 on your guys' side. The only thing with this is not a planned thing you guys can do. If you're spending one of these, you have to spend it. You don't get to talk with your team about it.
So, for the rolling at the start, is it if we roll 3 or below, it goes to you?
So 1, 2, or 3, it goes to me. 4, 5,
Okay.
6, it goes to you guys. If I roll a 1,
Okay.
2, 3, it still goes to me.
Okay.
So yeah, there's 3 on my side, 2 on your guys' side. Yeah, you all feel after learning all of this from Icarus, this is your first. On the other side, when you guys were on Earth and you started doing these anomalies, and Arachne was your first one, and there was a heavy weight to it with her being on top of the strands of fate, and how just, Leon, you know firsthand how important that battle was, and how heavy the consequences were.
Yes.
Now on this moon, dealing with the lives of people that you, for all intents and purposes, are no different than you guys. It's more than saving your world. It's more than saving what the Blue King has and has dominion over. This is fighting for humanity and life towards one common goal. You know what it is. You all are strong enough to do it. And you feel this power now, especially with Jaeger connecting and reconnecting the road to the underworld, and the Blue King no longer having as heavy of an influence on Leon. Your weight holds much more value now.
we left off when we brought Chimney to Icarus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we heard a
His record playing.
yeah.
Yes.
What he was.
You heard his upbringing and the days leading up to his tests leading up to most recently the other day when he flew out, or today when he flew out of the center of town and escaped the labs. His abuse from his father and his attempted memory erasure from his curiosity and quote-unquote insubordinates.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's high time. Well, we have to go find Tuesday.
Chewsbury.
Chewsbury.
Augustus, again, for your knowledge, Chimney is this little, no more than 12-year-old kid who works alone at his father's, now his, mechanic shop. And he has tasked you all with finding his blue dog at the testing facility where they were
But
last
they don't
playing
know what
together.
animals are. But there's no
There
animals
is
here, so they don't know
no
what
life
animals
or
are.
vegetation on this planet other than you hearing the word farm on the map.
He also said like the fur was blue, right?
Blue fur, yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
blue animal. It's
Blue
blue
animal
thing.
fur.
I don't even know. I'm not gonna call it.
It
an
was
animal.
blue
I'm gonna call
and
it a
then
thing, 'cause
black
we don't
on the
know what
bottom.
the fuck it is.
Oh, black on the bottom. You didn't mention
Yeah.
that one.
No, I did, because I rewatched it, because I
You
had to make the
did.
mini. Blue and black on the bottom. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he's got
Yes.
this, you know, he's got a
Oh my
nice
god,
bushy
he's
tail.
British.
Oh, he is like chimney sweeper British. He's got this
Yeah,
like,
his name's
how do you think he got the name Chimney?
I said I need to make a sad ass motherfucker. There he
It
is.
got sadder as you played him.
Yeah.
Like the more you talked about him, the worse it got.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, let's go find this Chewsbury. And he said, where did you say he was again?
Oh, he's gonna be in the me and him last played around the testing facility. So right below export and repair. I know I didn't get to make a new map. Export and repair is testing, which is where Chimney's in export repair and you're all in, yeah, there. So it's just a little south of you guys.
Right. All right. What's the quickest way to get there? Do we just is there like a field we just walk across, or do we follow a street?
Icarus will speak up. We're not on curfew yet, so long as you guys make it back here in 5 hours, you'll be fine. Just there's not really a big clearance level that you need to get into testing. It's more so the labs below the city that have higher and higher clearance, but look like you're going there for important reasons. Find some, as long as it's a somewhat put together reason, you should be fine.
I'll look over to Augustus. I feel like you make sense going there.
Why is that?
Be concerned on our appearances as I gesture to Bob. And Medusa.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
she's
not
coming
happening.
with.
So Medusa,
Just first-
for audience and character benefit, Medusa has been respect again. I changed her from being a wizard. It was fun at the beginning. It was kind of fitting with the Web of Destiny stuff. And then now she has changed to a blood hunter. Because she's really pissed about what happened in the war. She took that very deeply and is very kind of survivor guilty of, you know, her living and not her friends. So, yeah. You now see her with this kind of very like retro space age, more so like the laser pistols from Fallout than like a Star Wars blaster, to her hip, and then she has like this elegant like poison ivy wand on the right hip. And a nice like button-up, professional like button-up kind of little opening tie, like kind of loose-ish tie. I'm fine.
Yeah,
But
I
for
mean,
Bob's sake,
yeah, is
like,
there a way to
asking Icarus
disguise
and
me at
Chimney,
all?
is this gonna be? Would this be an issue if they find like this?
Well,
Chim
looking
doesn't
at
even know
what's
Bob is.
Yeah, have you seen anything like me before? Or
Yeah, 'cause they don't
are
know
there
animal
other things like me?
creatures, and you're like a bird person, so surprised he hasn't been asking you everything.
No, to be really honest, everything today's been a little bit bonkers, but you know, we see a lot of different people coming in and out of town through export, especially me. Not that I personally deal with a lot of them, but you know, I've seen big hulking red men with tails and wings. I've seen
Do you know where they
people
came
made
from?
of pure light. 18 on dime. I suppose, we were always told that we're the only, you know, nearby place of life, except for going, you know, outside of, not the city walls, but whatever's outside the city. We really don't know much other than travelers. And where they come from, we just know that they're coming in. We're not told much, but whatever those things in the sky are, possibly that. That's what I guess.
You're so helpful, Jimmy. Thank you.
So I guess it's fine since we came from shipping. No one will suspect anything of it.
I hope not.
He did just
I
say
mean-
that he made a creature made of pure light.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
are people,
just
but
kind of-
again, those are in and out people.
Is he
A lot
called
of-
Lightman?
No, they weren't from here.
I'm just worried about the city being on martial law and them not letting people in or out.
As long as you don't make too much noise or ruckus over there, you'll be fine.
Okay. And Icarus, I hope you do understand the notion of us not taking you with us.
I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be anywhere.
Yeah.
I need to lie low. I would not have
Just-
wanted to go. If any one of, and he looks at the cassette tape, if any one of them are there, and they see me, all it takes is a quick communication, and everyone's
Yeah.
doomed.
Exactly. Just so
There will be
you
things I'll
stay
be able to
here,
help
lie
out with.
low. Do you have like gloves or like a radiation suit or something?
I'm not too familiar with. I heard that word before with radiation. I've heard that on the tapes, but I don't really know what that is.
Basically something that if you touch one of our people or they touch you, they won't go poof like Prometheus did.
It's odd. I don't remember why would that happen to him and not you. And he points at Jaeger when you touched me. I've had other people put their hands on me. I don't know why he specifically.
It might have been him touching the liquid because I just touched your shoulder, but that's a far guess by me.
Because he was inspecting your wings, I believe.
Is he like? I mean, you all seem important. Is he important?
He's more important than we are.
Then there might have been. My father's also studied a lot of dark things. He may have had some sort of way, if he's very important and knowledgeably important, to be a type of person to be hunted like that.
Guys, it's like our first mission all over again.
You gotta save someone from a crazy motherfucker.
Hopefully Eris doesn't die this time.
We
Oh,
have to-
wait. I already took care of that for you guys.
I
One less casualty to worry about.
I give Augustus a good old smack on the back of the fucking head.
I didn't say that in character.
No, you said it in character. I heard
Oh,
it.
shit, okay, I guess I did.
Well, I think it's best if we all head
I think it's high time we go before we lose daylight.
All right.
Look over to Arulian. It's like, I know you're new to this, but do you mind if you keep watch here for us?
Yeah.
We're taking- If we're taking Medusa with us, we need someone that I can rely on to protect.
Yeah, keep an eye on Icarus. You know, make sure he's fed.
Yeah. Medusa will look at him. Medusa will look at Aurelian and say, "Kid, I've got something I've been working on that'll help us." And you see a snake go and coil around Aurelian's wrist and emit this kind of magical aura around and glow. And you see Aurelian kind of like in a little like shake his head a little bit. I have a connection with him now. Me and him can communicate telepathically. I know you just got this. I'm not trying to upshow you, and I'm not trying to copy you.
No, not even that. Like, we have stones for this exact reason.
I'll lean into
We have
Aurelian. Dude, there's totally something going on there. Like, it's so obvious.
You're seeing it too?
This has to be like some
I
kind
thought
of a
she
flirting
said she had a
thing or
crush on
something.
Jaeger.
Dude,
We're all together.
she definitely has a thing for you. He definitely has a thing for her.
What's going on?
Jaeger's giving like a
No,
hard side eye to you.
We're whispering. You
Oh,
can't
no, no,
hear us.
No, yeah, you are whispering this, but Jaeger still side eyes you.
What the fuck else are
I
you gonna
was,
be
like,
talking
pointing
about?
I was pointing directly at the two of you too. I wasn't being very subtle.
But Zach would understand why. Good.
So,
Mm.
we head now.
All right, yeah. Let's head over there.
All right.
Before we get too far, though, we need to find the reason for our business over there.
I
don't
look
know
at
if we
Augustus again.
Truly safe
You're
to go.
smart. You're technologically inclined. Think of something.
I turn to you with the most deadpan 1,000 quarter stick.
Bob, just as much of a smirk as I can make with a beak. That's what Bob's doing.
I don't know if
Beak
just
off.
saving a dog, even if they call it a dog.
Oh,
Try.
Augustus, do you have that eye?
I pull out an eye from my left breast pocket.
I thought you were gonna say you were pulling out of your left socket.
I can take out my eye, yeah, you don't
Blunk!
fight.
I can't.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Thanks,
ask.
man.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 people here today. Bob,
Hmm?
I can't believe we didn't want an eye laser.
I can't.
can you
In the
roll
future.
a d6 for me?
Hmm?
As we're gonna have a possible random event.
Can I
Not even off.
can I use a D6 to negate your D6?
No, you cannot not have this happen.
Shit. That wasn't gonna. It's
You
a
will win that war of
4.
attrition.
A 4. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm gonna be very honest. Your reason for going there does not matter. So do not worry too much. You're all walking. You go down the street, and it's a little, it's lunchtime. You see some people walking and going around, kind of buying, lunch, drinks, and such. Very kind of, actually not near you guys because you're going through a field. This field is
We're
very
holding
just
hands, we're skipping.
gravel. This is, again, your time not really seeing much in terms of vegetation or any signs of organic life. It is very desolate and just broken. And you all see a large ship. Not bigger than Atlantis, but a large ship begin to come into the atmosphere. Can I now have you roll a 1, 2, 3, a d12?
Me?
Yes.
Yay. That's a 6. Right down the middle.
You see soldiers. This ship goes down.
Is it like crash landing?
It is
Or
not crash
just-
landing. It is very people are guiding. This is a known entrance. And you guys are close enough to export when you see them walk through. Everyone give me a perception check.
So Augustus just gave me an eye. Do I like get that advantage back or?
Does he have? You don't have to attune to the eye, right?
No, it's just an eye.
No. You don't have any disadvantage on anything.
I
Yeah.
don't
So
have
it goes back
disadvantage on
down.
it
It goes
anyway.
back to whatever it was.
Well, whatever it was advantage.
Yep.
So I get okay.
I'll guidance myself.
Cocks my fucking other dice.
I have an unnatural 20.
Okay.
I got an 18 because I don't have any pluses.
Above 16.
Above what?
Now give me either history or religion check.
Above what?
If you got above 15 or 16, give me a history or religion check. Or arcana.
Does getting more than 10 above give a bonus?
I have an 8 to history.
Yes. It will give you a bonus.
got-
You get advantage.
I got a
Advantage, then?
16 for history. I'll say
Jaeger,
it's
you do.
history. They're all the same roll.
Okay.
16
Said it was
total.
History or
Religion.
History, religion, or arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
or Arcana as well. I'll do Arcana then. They're all zeros to me.
They're all -1 for me.
So that would be a 16.
16.
Hey, I also got a 16.
Those are high enough rolls, and you guys will get some pretty decent information out of this. The first thing that you realize is the continuous kind of era jumping that you're going to be seeing in NPCs. You're seeing these soldiers land in this ship, and it's very Outlander, Borderlands-ish. It's very made out of scrap. Not in the way that the stuff here is. The stuff made here is manufactured and well. This is scrap and junk because its purpose is not getting, it is getting A to B and carrying what it needs to carry. The one thing you do see is it's a kind of a glass cannon ship. It's it has many weapons on it, many lances, and more mechanical, nothing magical rifles, cannons, and such that are built to scale that will do damage, that could do damage to Atlantis very easily. But if it's going to take a hit, it's going to go down. And you see some of these semi-space looking, but very, again, scrap scavenger-esque soldiers walk out. And Medusa doesn't need to roll for this. Medusa falls to the ground and trembles. That's who almost killed Ares. Back at the war. Back at the war. That's his sister. And you see a very flame-like woman, very toned and well-fit, dexterous, agile. Where Ares was more of a Goliath, she is an ice knife of flame and rage. A similar sternness, but way more sadistic than Minerva's. You see her talk. She nods. And she gives a smirk. As you see a shipping container get lowered and brought to their ship, where you count over 50 automatons from this planet get on it. You see what looks like a transaction finish, and the ship begins to leave. Medusa is... she gets herself up. I thought everything was fucked up. How is she still exactly the same? She's a god no different than them. Jaeger, give me a wisdom check, or give me a just a wisdom-based check.
Got it. Guidance or
Yes, whatever you'd like to add. Medusa's not gonna pass.
I'm gonna use an inspiration that I own, just
Okay.
because I feel like I will get that back because I got a 2. That's so much better now. It's gonna make it a 28.
Something clicks, and this is also partially that part of Mercury that's somewhat inside of you. The what would have been a non-corrupted, just more bounty hunter-esque, not this voidless talker that you had to fight and kill. They had changed, but they were still in line of their planet. They were the ones, they were still in rule. Why is Ares, why is Mars not here to make the transaction? That was the leader of the planet. Eris, I'm sorry, not Eris. Enyo is leading Mars, not Ares. There's something more corrupted on some of these moons. And with that high of a roll, Ares is one that's corrupted. Actually, on the map, the way how close they are to that fog, the closer in the map in Discord they are to that fog, the closer to being corrupted they are. Mars seems close, seems kind of far away from Pluto, but he is heavily corrupted. Pluto is not a Hades is not on his moon right now, but there is still something sinister that will be going on Pluto. just because the god, that Roman counterpart, is the name of the moon, that is the basis. Someone else might be a troll, and there might be some very bad things left from the war that were not fought for everyone to still deal with. Nothing that has been unused will be left unused. The rest of the war that needed to be fought, that's the war effort.
I'm
As the
letting this
gods,
wisdom be known.
you didn't get to lose. You didn't get to have it be, okay, we die and the war is over. Everything you as players didn't get to do in that war is still here.
I'll be letting it known of that. And just finish up. Got a lot more business than now.
So, first question. Who is Enyo?
Enyo is Ares' sister.
I know that.
Oh.
Bob doesn't know that.
Medusa said that. There you go. Enyo is Ares' sister. She's always been bitter because he's the one that gets all the recognition, but he's been, truthfully, cowardice in many occasions. He's ran away from so many battles and has lost that and more. She has never lost a battle and she has never ran away. She beat him for the second time on the battlefield.
Oh boy.
I use it off him. I'll be right back.
Well, that doesn't seem good, but I think we'll have to save that for a later date.
Definitely, definitely. This is
I
just
think it's just
stuff that we know now. We are better prepared for situations. That also means that this place, although the populace doesn't know, Chimney didn't know where these other people were coming from. But that means that they all are very connected and are working together.
all of them, or just some of them. Or
We
this-
got to figure
or
out which
this
ones are.
place. I mean, if anything, this place could be playing both sides of the coin and supplying both sides.
How else are you gonna?
Or
That's
all
the best way to profit
sides.
from war. Because if they go to war with the supplier, then they're not going to get any more supplies. So they very well might be. It seems like they're playing their own field. I don't think they're playing either side. I think they're using everyone else. Their support definitely gives them power.
But at that same time, what is that gonna mean when we free this planet, or free Hephaestus?
We don't have a choice but to figure out.
It's very true. Oh,
There's always
We don't even know if
Look.
Hephaestus is here.
we
Where
do
else
not
would he
need
be?
to save every planet or every moon. But the more we take care of, even if the god isn't there, the more we take care of, the easier our fight will be.
Yeah, but if we can bring a lot of the gods for now and not in the fold back into the fold, that'll give us
Exactly.
more.
There's more beneficial for us to stay on target than to worry. We can be concerned, but we need to take this mostly as new information. Nothing about anything needs to change. If anything, if things go down to a fight, the only thing we need to worry about is who ends up dealing a blow if it ends up being lethal. We don't know if, Jaeger, you were lucky, or if it's because of who you are. if you, for whatever reasons, need to, I do not want to say it, take your parents' life, we're going to need to make a decision on who it is. Who takes what benefits would give who. We need to think of it that way if that has to come. Our minds need to be open to every possibility and every power we can gain, as long as it's done justly.
Fair enough.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it through this. Let's go save this dog or whatever.
I'm still not convinced it's a dog.
I hope it is.
Well,
Or maybe probably not in the sense that we know dog. This has got to be some grotesque creature.
What if it actually is a dog?
I will be
Learn a
very
new language.
surprised.
People use different terms. How much
What's
time
a dog?
has passed to get to this location?
It's not gonna be more than 20 minutes. And that's including whatever stuff you guys needed to do to kind of get yourselves in good positions to be able to watch all of that take place without being seen. But eventually, you all make your way to the testing facility. And it's at this moment where I'd like everyone to open up tabletop.
I have to reorganize all of my screens now.
Yeah, I know.
I had everything so lined up and nice.
Same.
Expect the unexpected.
This was but
How much music do I need to be prepping is what I'm concerned for.
even music full time.
Not an actual question. I know what I need to do.
I would like some suspense music first.
Vinny has been playing this entire time.
Yes, he has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, I have him muted. Oops.
Whack.
You
He's playing, like,
silly
low summer
idiot.
hiding.
Call me a silly little goose.
You silly goose.
So first thing is, without showing the map, I'll actually just show off everyone's minis first.
Woo!
I got some alright tense music on.
You
It's prepped up, ready to go.
make your way
Really looks
to the
so good.
labs. Or to testing. It's this.
The thing's not popping up sec.
Interesting.
The Starboard.
Actually, Mason, you got the tense music this time.
What?
Oh god, it disconnected me,
Oh.
please. Please tell me it's saved.
Uh-oh.
You were talking for a while, so it does autosave every now and then.
Okay. Try joining. If not, let me see
there it
about
is.
just. Okay. So, you all walk to this brick and mortar building. A little bit smaller. You know that there's definitely going to be just a downstairs to this thing. And on your way here, you've definitely passed a couple people that have probably been making their way over from here to another place. Again, kind of lunchtime. And in that 20 minutes, you saw people come here, and then the kind of transaction happened. And since then, you haven't really seen anyone. And you walk up. And you guys look at the door, and it's unlocked. It
Do we have to
opens up slightly. The draft pushes forward. I would like a marching order.
For entering the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is just like Lethal Company. I'm even fitted out.
If no one's gonna go first, Jaeger would go second.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Who's? Oh. I was like, who's that? I hover over it, of course.
September? What?
August. I fucking hate you.
Oh.
Oh. I meant to put September. Spell it. September.
You guys should hover over Rulian's mini.
I did.
Real.
I was like, who's that?
So-
And then I see what it
Yeah, Medusa will take the back. Bob, you start marching down these very pristine, now sanitized white stairs. You guys are proceeding through the building. Up top, you see a reception desk, mainly kind of like a doctor's office to a point. The kind of waiting room of a doctor's office, you see. Yeah.
The waiting room for a doctor's office. Okay. Are there like doors, right, left, straight? Is there like a little reception desk?
There is a reception desk. There's no one at it.
Okay. I want to walk over to the reception desk, kind of like
There's a bell.
peek behind the counter, see if... Huh?
There's a bell.
L?
A bell. Like, ding.
Oh, a bell. Oh. I'm gonna just like peek over the desk, see if there's any like papers or anything like right there, like on the desk.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Sick, dude. I'm so great at those.
Well, then why'd you ask to do it? Silly goose.
Because
guidance.
I'll take that.
Or you could just ask me.
It's an wait. What is guidance?
D4.
D4.
D4. I'll take that. It's 14 in total.
14. You see documents for basically just why are you here? Why are you at the doctor's office? Why are you at testing? What are you being tested for? And you see someone's ranging from like, I'm here because I have a cough and I feel warm, to I have these bumps that are growing on me that I'm getting. They itch really badly. Very just general, more urgent care than hospital-esque.
Okay. Is there anything else like other than papers behind the desk? Like not necessarily on the desk, but in the little nook or office?
There are some pens.
That's it. There's no like
That's it.
drawers or nothing.
You would have to go through the door to your right that loops in to the desk.
Can I crawl through the window?
All that's kind of through the window. It's more of like, remember the COVID plexiglass? Like you can put
Oh.
stuff under it.
It's not like one of those swinging ones on the little chains.
No.
Do I see
All
like,
right.
oh, like an air vent, like a dog would crawl in or something like that? Like a little area
No.
where someone could. Okay. Let's go
Is
look
it-
for that first.
Yeah. You said it's like very pristine in here.
It
I
is.
think
It is. It's the pristine of just. It is sanitized, deeply sanitized to
I
the point where
shouldn't
it's like
read
burning your nose. It's like alcohol, and the lights just start to do the buzz, the luminescent.
Actually, that brings me. Can I like smell anything? Like any like chemicals or anything like that? You know, being a bird, having
Sanitizer.
decent sense of smell.
You have
Just
all you
that?
smell is
Okay.
overwhelming like sanitizer.
All right. You said there's what doors right, left?
There is a elevator,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the kind of door that mainly goes into the desk, like the reception area.
Kind of look to the group. Do we take the elevator or do we try and see if there's any more juicy bits behind the in the reception desk?
Why is there no one here?
I think I prefer that nobody is here.
That doesn't
It's
feel
odd.
right.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
it feels-
I'm gonna use one of my tide dice. So you guys now have 3. I have 2. You
I
hear
used one of those earlier.
upstairs. You hear the door shut. You hear somewhere around on another floor glass break, and Jaeger, with your perception, not inside the building anymore. You more so hear
Game TBH.
Like, is that a concerning type of growl?
it's just getting further and further away.
Hey, maybe it's the dog.
I will let you know.
Yes.
We all heard something bust
Keep
out.
running.
Like, I heard something. Something's gnarly outside. I look out. Can I look outside? My peepers outside.
You see. A creature that is. You see what looks like a humanoid that has been microwave and melted like Play-Doh. You see something scampering around that as it moves, its own bones and muscles are non-Newtonian. As it scampers, it limps and it's just but it's running at this impossible speed, getting further and further away from the lab as it swaps between jumping and running on all fours, rolling around. You see its head is just fully open, a maw, very akin to the dog from Lethal Company, as it's just shifting, and eventually, as it's done running after a minute, it slurps into the more humanoid form, and you see features growing, and you can't tell whether it's from being this far away or from its ability to mold and melt, but it looks like a person.
Is that Tewsbury?
I close that door as I go back inside, and I look to the group and I said, "I think this is where they make abominations. I just saw a dog, human, strange, really weird creature just run out of here.
It
I
can't be
think it must
Chewsbury.
be
It wasn't
Ruin.
blue.
Well,
It definitely was not that dog because it settled on a humanoidal form.
well, considering this is the
But-
testing facility, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I got like a doctor vibe out of it, but now it's really not that true.
Did you really think this was a doctor's office?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's got forms right there.
Give you a little pat on the
I
shoulder.
mean,
It's
they
okay,
call
buddy.
things differently here. I'm trying to not make assumptions.
I think you can make assumptions here.
The elevator dings, and it opens.
I wanna like
I'll
go.
step away
wa-
from the door, assuming it's a person that wants to leave.
I wanna like imagine I'm like right in front of the elevator. I wanna go back up against the wall, like with my back against the wall, right to the right of the door, like elevator, so they wouldn't see me as soon as they like exit. Maybe they'll just
Not
walk
you.
past me.
The door opens, and no one steps out, but you're looking at it, right?
Oh, I technically was.
I'm
So
not.
I just said I stepped to the side, assuming it's a person wanting to leave.
I'm
As
assuming that there's somebody
It
there. But
opens. There is, just for the slightest second, you think you see someone, but they go away as the door opens. And all you see is just dripping red as you peek your head in, and someone
peeking my head
has
in there.
melted to the doors of the elevator, trying to escape.
Who's
Oh,
peeking
this is
their head in?
I wasn't peeking my head.
Whoever does, the audience. Just the audience knows that. You guys don't know that yet.
Mind to like telepathically to the thing. Is he like in pain? I'm not asking, but it's like
It
like,
is
like, I just need
the
to escape or
skin
something.
of someone. There's nothing left. It's just the skin of someone,
Okay.
and they, as the door opened, it split them in half.
It's what you wore when we were at Castlevania.
Ah,
And the brief thing here, no, this is the way it happens. The door opens and the body splits, and you just see it fall to the ground. And the emotion you see is fear, terror.
My thing froze.
your face did.
Yeah, everybody
it's
else
done.
froze for me.
Oh.
You want me to just reload it?
Yeah, reload it.
Now that is 2 abominationable horrors I have seen in this one place within a very short
There we
period
go.
of time. Why would a child and their dog come over to here? That's what I'm wondering now.
I've
What
been
is so
wondering.
appealing to this?
I've been wondering that this whole time.
I really don't think I like it here that much. This isn't helping.
Oh,
I look over to Augustus. I'm like, you just find this so homey, don't you? This is just all well and good.
yep, reminds me of the orphanage.
No, Augustus, this is. Well, yeah.
I think he means after the
I
crime
think
scene.
we have I think we have different ideas of what the orphanage was then.
Just like I remember. You sure, Greg, is that you?
Leon, did you forget a sibling?
Oh my god.
Really?
No,
Really?
Augustus. This is whatever's going on here. Briefly, Icarus had talked to you about morality being the only thing that can stop you as an inventor. The innovation is the only thing that innovation can be stopped by is morality. Whatever they're doing here does not give a shit about what man is, does not give a shit about who it will hurt. It is focused on getting to a goal and achieving it.
It's even the purpose of creating these mutated monsters.
All right, let's
Just to see if
Yeah,
we can
find
do
this dog and just
Do
move
we-
on.
Do we
Yeah,
go
let's,
in the
let's get the fuck
elevator?
out of
I'm
here.
not touching that elevator.
it. So, the thing before us in Tabletop Simulator, Zach, do we see this anywhere?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll vote we should go.
Because I want you to know I'm cracked at
Actually-
Bioshock hacking, so this is going to be light work.
Can I do a survival check for any tracks of blue fur?
Yeah.
Guidance. You're gonna regret that. It's a 33 with a 19 on die.
I'm gonna regret that. So
I'm
there's
making a
a
joke,
bunch
but I gotta
of blue
really-
fur. There's a decent amount of blue fur on her pants, on what was this woman's pants in the elevator.
Anywhere else? I'm saying
No.
like previous.
With a
tracks.
33, you guys, the only way to get to the labs or the place that you need to get is through the elevator.
Fine and dandy. I really don't like that.
This is like the bottom of the building in Men in Black. And then it goes to some fucking where else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
Try not to step in that. I'll step over the skin and blood and enter the elevator.
Yeah.
Jaeger is going to hover fly over it.
Actually, that's a good point. I'll like float a fucking foot off the ground.
Y'all see Jaeger's little half wings, I guess you could say, which they are on my character if you zoom in and look underneath my cape.
I'll like
Yeah.
glide over or hover over to Medusa. Would you like me to carry you so you don't get any blood or anything on you? I mean this in the
She's-
most platonic way possible.
She's
by the way.
looking at the body and she's like, "Man, it sucks because it's a really good shirt. I really like that shirt." Oh no. I'll be fine. I can just, and she just steps over it, and just stands
Oh,
in the
Zach,
corner.
If she could
It's
step over me.
dead, right? It's dead, right?
Oh yeah, whatever the fuck
Oh,
this thing
yeah.
is in the elevator.
Okay, yeah.
It was a person.
Yeah. Cantrip, decay renewal, decay. I'm just turning that into like mulch and just getting rid of that stuff.
Well, the
Yeah.
bot is so low.
It's like gooey stuff you see as it rapidly ages and basically withers away into like dust.
Yep.
I'm not touching that.
Very interesting point though. As you do this, you see a soul.
Yeah, I know what I have to do. How long is this elevator gonna be? I could might be a moment.
It's a decent ride down. You see the button is 1, and then it's just steel metal down all the way blank to floor 115.
After we all, if we all get in, after we get in, I'll look to like the side of the elevator. I'll make another door on the side of the elevator, and then go in and deal with the soul. Is everyone else getting in the elevator?
I'm in the.
I will join. Yeah.
I'm in the elevator.
Yeah, I'm in the elevator. I just stepped over the body.
I'll just I'll be
Well,
right back.
If nobody will do it, I press 115.
Right. Jaeger. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Resistance.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 20.
There's something gnawing at your mind. You're going into this to help this soul. And through the amount and pure magnitude of how many you had to deal with when you initially fixed the road, there are people that are missing that you never got to bring back. All of the other demigods, you didn't save a single one. You didn't find a single one. But equivalent exchange is very real. They need to be somewhere. But something you learn from that success, they are not being used to feed and act as bodies here. They are not the civilians you are meeting. That might be good, that might be bad. Depends on how you want to see it. But the next thing that's jarring as you enter into this portal is, for the first time, it's not where this person died that you see. You are in black endlessness and void. Stable footing, you feel yourself, of course you can also fly, able to walk on this very flat surface. And all you see is recognizably this woman in her 20s, 30s that is wearing this kind of lab coat. Very just science girl-esque, just lab coat, pens, glasses, and you just see her running as fast as she can, running. She gets out of your view, and you hear her loop back.
Is this the face of the person I saw before?
Mhm.
As like she's doing like the loop of running, I'll try to like interject as like a stopping hand to like the chest. It's like, hold on. If I can
You
interact with her.
stop her, and she we need to get away. We need to get away. Where are you? You shouldn't be here. And she, you can tell she doesn't believe she's here. She's like looking around as if she hears like other sounds.
There's no need for running anymore. Please, it's all right.
And
I
it,
can't follow you here.
she looks, and you see her vision get clearer. Her eyes glaze over with the closest thing you can equate it to is the color on the tablets that Prometheus showed you all whenever the anomalies were happening. The mist that was over everyone that you guys could see through that civilians couldn't. You see that glaze over her eyes. Where am I?
All right. You didn't make it out of the facility. I'm sorry. But as of right
I
now,
thought I saw the door open.
it did, but you didn't make it.
Are you in the
Your time of
facility?
rest is here. Yes, I am.
Did anything get out?
A small creature, but this shouldn't concern you anymore. You're free. You don't have to do this torment, toil. Your soul's for your own now.
The city's
No more
doomed.
experimenting. I have
That
to
was-
hold back not saying it's already doomed.
That was the Master Crafter's latest assignment. It can blend in with civilians, consume them, and make others like it.
There were already creatures of that out there.
There were just the automatons. They would only replace people that were being insubordinate. This can replace anyone.
Like in like a pained moment.
It's made out of people. Multiple people go into one of those.
I'll do
That's-
what I can for that.
If you dare go inside, there's a file on my desk called Project Homunculus. We don't know any ways to defeat them or hurt them. But thank you for saving me. I hope my information was useful.
Did more than what was ever asked of you. Thank you.
Where do I go?
I like as she's like running away from something, like the toll like turn around as the door's now behind her.
She looks. What is my purpose now? Jaeger,
Do what-
you understand
yeah.
in this moment, these people have no concept of afterlife.
I know, that's why it's so hard, because Jaeger's still very new to bringing souls in RP wise. You did all you could in your life. Now, you may relax. Nothing can come after you, nothing can haunt you. Your soul is yours to do your own bidding. Do I know what at this door looks like at the other end? Do I know what's around here? Because there's so many different, like, afterlives.
is-
What are we looking at normally?
This is a void. This is void. You can open a door and make it lead to whatever you want.
Mm.
You can lead it to. You can lead her to Hades, or the underworld. But this is a different mood.
Okay, so Similar to how I went for Chimney's dad, I knew this all existed, but I didn't know where it was. Could I try to connect this door to their kind of like afterlife area?
Give me.
To keep it with them, so I'm not really separating her
Okay.
from her own people.
Yes. Yeah. You're able to delve a little deep in and find out where her true place of origin was. She ends up being transforming into. I'm not gonna make you roll for it, just for lore wise. Transforming into someone in a lot similar of gear to Aurelian. A little bit older and of course a little bit wiser, but nowhere near as like trained. She looks just purely like a civilian, just more so where, probably not where Aurelian grew up, but kind of in his god family. Didn't seem important, just a commoner, but someone who was taken and used. And you bring her. She was a fighter. They will recognize her as a warrior for what she did to deny the Blue King access, or try to deny negative things like this. She is considered a warrior going to Valhalla for disputing Project Homunculus.
So to that
Thank
would
you.
be the. As she would go through the door.
And she walks through, and you are able to walk through your portal again. And as you do, the elevator doors ding back open.
Jaeger looks tired as fuck. It's not great.
So, what you all see before you is the map. You are in, this is a, again, very sanitized, with a lot of red on the floor. White is, a few waves of blood have come in, very similar to the way that the room in Castle Ravenloft filled with the blood from the ceiling. This has been rinsed and washed. There is old blood, new blood. It's here, Augustus, for the first time, you're standing in, when the last time you saw a massacre of people was a dream. Your sense of smell was very fabricated, and that's kind of hard to upkeep even magically in a dream. You smell what bodies on bodies and bodies are like, and there's a similarity to it. It smells just like metal. When you have this much put together, it is just the oil for a machine that you smell, and it is putrid. It is disgusting. It is a low you never wanted to go to.
Do I see any of the bodies, or do I just smell them?
The walls are lined with cages on your planets that would fit animals. Here you see the head of a man with wings the size of Jaegers on his feet, but on his neck he has the smallest feet closer to bird talons. And he locks eyes with you all, and he jumps. He's able to flutter a little bit, but he falls. This noise wakes up the other animals. All non-hostile, just animals in cages. You see a child that has been contorted to what a cat would look like. Her bones have been shaved, and you see scars on her skin. Her ears have been trimmed, and you see she's able to hear with better quality. Her eyes blink sideways, and her tongue, she starts licking her skin, and it starts scarring her with how rough her tongue is. You see a little boy that has no arms or legs and slides on the ground. And you hear the rattle of his bones as he crawls and moves through a version of his old skin and molts, and his new skin is glistening. These are people meshed with animals. They look at you all, and all you see in them is dread, the hatred of their own existence, and the contemplation of why they were thought of, and the damnation of who made them. They look at you with the need for death and pity, like a horse with a limp. You see many of these fabrications, all at different scales of correctness, of efficiency. Many of them are dead in their cages.
You said that the ones that are alive look like they want to die?
They are in pain. I'll say the one thing you don't see is a blue dog.
Nice.
You think Tuesday's one of them?
Do any of them look
Gooseberry.
blue?
No,
Tuesday.
they are all flesh colored.
No, I meant like more as like you think when we find Tuesberry, he's gonna be like that.
I hope
Who
not.
knows at this point?
'Cause people don't know what animals are, but all of them are part animal. Even Chimney, he was part chameleon of his arm.
Yeah.
All of them probably came from here. The
Oh,
ones that didn't
But
make it
what you
stayed
see
down.
that is different than Chimney is his ability was very mechanical. This is all biological. Everything that they're gaining and everything, like any attribute that's trying to be tested here, is all biological.
I'll go up to the cage with the snake boy. Hello, can you understand me? Can you speak?
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, great.
Guidance.
Actually, Bob, do you see this as an animal or as a person? Or a monster?
I see it because like they look like people, just mutated versions. So I would see it as like a human.
Persuasion check.
But okay,
You're still guidance.
see what's my okay. Persuasion's a lot better.
I'll be listening into the mind of that snake creature. as he has this
14.
I just thought I had a cold. I thought I would feel better. It hurts.
You're in pain.
Yeah.
You just have to nod.
Yes.
Do you want to not be in pain anymore?
Please.
Come to the.
And
Are there?
he,
They're like bars.
he slithers to the edge of the cage. Please.
I'm sorry this was done to you, and I will take my spear and jab it through his skull in one fell swoop and kill him off.
You put him down. Jaeger, there's no soul.
It's worse.
I look to the rest of the group, and then I look at the cat. You want me to take care of this one too?
Jaeger takes a moment by the elevator.
Now, Bob, I'm going to say this to you. The gravity of this and the emotional turmoil that Bob is going to go through, if you put all of them down yourself, you're going to gain a level of exhaustion.
I mean, I see these more as like they're people, but I'm doing this out of pity.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there?
You
there
are-
No way,
Oh.
A lot of these
There's no
are
way to-
children. There is emotional turmoil with this. There is.
Mm,
If it's only you doing it,
I mean,
Leon just goes up and be like, before we put them down, there's no way to save them. There's no way to reverse this. There's no way to.
do
bring
you
them out
know
of
any
this."
way to do this?
No, but I would like us to figure out something first before we put everyone in here down.
The task,
It doesn't feel
is
right
tremendous.
leaving them in pain.
but I can.
But
give
it doesn't feel
each of
right to.
them a new life.
Are you sure there's no way to save them?
I
August
would
looks
go to.
down
I
at
go to. I
everyone
would go to
that he
Jaeger.
has.
Jaeger,
Jaeger
was there
just said
there's no soul.
that I don't need a soul. It's the body. I could give them all new bodies, but it'd be a process. It'd take me more than I could ever dream to take.
Is that better than just killing them all?
I don't see it as killing them, but as
Could always
easing
leave
their
them
pain.
alive.
Who knows if we'll have time
If I
to
Do
fix
you
them?
think?
if I turn on my like telepathic, like a general broadband radio style, are most of them like please?
Do you do that?
In a very small area of like the nearby ones, are they mostly saying that yes, I will, so I could hear them?
You are
Jaeger's
hearing.
Jaeger's prepared for what he's about to hear.
You are hearing
Which he could be.
the feeling of someone, like people being on fire. People, any way people can die of sickness, you are hearing people die from. That child was losing his breath. You're hearing ones that are just screams, no words. Those are the loudest ones. There are many that are just screaming in the pain from just not having any anesthesia or numbing, any medication for what their body has gone through.
How big is the room that we're in?
I'm gonna say
We're in
it's
this room,
about
right?
yeah, you're in that room, so I'm gonna say it's about
It's
like
about 35 feet.
30.
Is
Which room? The one in front of us? This like T tile?
Yeah, the
This
tiny
right
one.
here. The one that purple hand is over.
do you think? Do
Purple
you
man.
guys think that he?
Oh, that tile. Okay.
And you guys can shrink your minis. That was just so you guys could kind of see more detail.
So it's just this one room and that has all of them in here, right?
Yes.
And you said it's 30?
Yeah.
I don't have permission to
It's 35 feet lengthwise.
I don't have
left to
permission to
right.
shrink. So someone can shrink mine for me.
I got you.
All of them, they're all wanting to end this.
Yeah.
Do you guys think
Well-
that?
You just
August.
stick the thing underneath the minis. I got it. I'll move it.
August looks at the ring on his finger. The one given to him by the VK. Do you guys think he can fix this?
Well, there's no power in that. I took that out. Well, he won't interfere with that. But if you want to use it on this, I won't stop you.
I can't even get the souls.
we
of
can
tormented.
It still has two wishes in
Souls
it,
are
right?
just tormented.
You didn't use a wish. Yeah, you haven't cast
Yeah.
it,
He has.
so you have to.
He has 2 still.
Okay. I'll hold on for that.
Okay.
I can do it in 3 casts, but I could wither them all. Very humanely, because you don't feel anything.
Is that gonna use up too much of your magic?
It's worth it.
I am going to say the same thing I said to Bob. If you do it solely, there's going to be a level of exhaustion, and it's the 1 D&D level exhaustion. It's just -1 to saving throws, the tackles and saving throws.
More of a morality exhaustion. That's not
Yes.
exhaustion.
Just to confirm, this is stuff that Daedalus did this, right?
It is very much Daedalus seems to be putting out orders and instructions, and some people are going through with certain instructions.
Check your DMs really quick.
You could.
Also, whoever
You
has
very much could.
permissions, You should right-click the larger mat we're on and just lock it, so it doesn't shake and move.
Yeah, I forgot to relock it when I remade it, or when I made
No,
it.
it doesn't shaky.
Okay, yeah, it's locked.
Is there a way for Leon to, since he's also magically inclined, to help Jaeger process?
We could all do it.
Magically inclined?
We can
Can
all
I-
just do this.
Technically, I'm a little magically inclined.
I mean, can I
There
use
is-
Arcana to help him out?
It would have to be something akin to a resurrection that brings them back. Either someone has to surgically fix them, or the closest thing that would be able to fix this, and I'm not leaning towards it, I'm not trying to persuade anyone, is the wish. This is
Right.
a horrible body modification that was brought upon many people.
What I was originally suggesting before, I can reincarnate them individually, but that would take forever, but I would if I had to. But that wouldn't remove the torture they've been through. Nothing can.
I think it's
But
too
there's
much
also the
trauma
fact-
for them to even try and reacclimate to society, and
We don't even have
a
tools.
society that might even poof once we're done here. I don't think it's worth it.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Daedalus.
That we can agree on.
And like a
Yes.
deadpan Jaeger voice. As a general understanding, Jaeger is like, we're gonna keep him hostage, guys. Don't be that mean. Jaeger just straight up turned to, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this man.
Yeah, I never had any plans of keeping
Yeah,
him alive.
he's not worth the effort to do that.
We can get some information out of him. I might know a few tricks, but
Whatever we're deciding to do, I would like to go to the next room and at least start scoping that out. I cannot.
Yep.
I can't look at this.
Who will help me with this? I will do it myself, but
Mason, I'm going to need that auditorily.
In one fell swoop,
Okay.
I can remove a third of them painlessly.
I will whisper to the ring and wish for everybody on this planet who was affected by Daedalus's experiment, directly or indirectly, to be reversed in a way that they be healed mentally and physically.
The lights in the lab glow a deep blue. And although they are not melding or doing anything to this wish, a similar power to what you all felt earlier. This tide. You talk to your ring. and you feel that tide flow towards you. Not in the way that it has ever felt like a rip current, but like it is drifting you towards shore. You all feel this guilt and remorse of seeing all these people and this stranded feeling of aloneness in a situation where morality is whether we take care of them peacefully or not. And instead, motherfucker, I forgot about one thing. Instead, several things happen instantaneously. Everyone's vision goes a deep, peaceful, and serene blue for the first time. Everyone takes whatever effect of a long rest as needed, if any skills have not been used or have been used. When you open your eyes, there are many normal people, just civilians, standing, as many as there were in these cages. In fact, a little bit more. Prometheus is standing next to you.
Willis is gone.
Yeah. Prometheus is standing next to you.
What the fuck?
The camera pans out. Icarus loses his wings and is healed. You now know that all of the cyborg robots have lost all of their abilities and are normal civilians now. I need to reread this.
Holy fuck.
Prometheus is back. Icarus is healed. The cyborgs are healed. You know that whatever monster escaped is gone. Augustus.
There was a big ass gear, and Augustus just threw a fucking wrench in it.
Oh yeah.
In your mind, you hear, I don't know who you are, but I feel much better, and I can sense that this came from you. Go to the center of town, on the keypad. Enter 1553. It will bring you to me. I would like to know why you're on my planet.
Is this a transmission I can respond to, or is it just a one-way?
Yeah,
It's a one-way?
you can respond.
Oh, I can respond?
As I am tuned into his head, do I hear this?
No. You hear what he says, but you do not hear the other person.
Got it.
I'll just say I'll be there shortly.
If you have any allies, bring them with you.
Will do. And
More will be informed to you as you go into the city. More will be informed to you later on through this place.
Mhm.
I am going to add a d6 to that. I'm using another one of my dice. I think it's fair.
Using another one.
Yeah.
Holy.
You can
Well, you don't
counter
have
this.
any more, right?
I will not have. No, I will have. I will have one more after this. You can counter this if you want. You'll just have to spend one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would you say yes? Daedalus does not know it's you.
Wait, say that again?
Daedalus does not know that you did that.
No, the previous part.
I was going to use one of the the tide dice to add a complication of Daedalus was able to hone in on just you somehow through magic, and it got countered. So what that does, though, since we both used one for the same instance, we both lose it. It does not go to each other. So now I have one, you all have two. So yeah.
W.
Man, I wish you did that before I killed a kid.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
fucking
that kid's
murderer.
back. That kid's back. He's
Oh,
healed.
thank God.
He would count.
The scientist also comes back.
I just looked over at Augustus for what he did.
Anyone who would have been killed by Daedalus would have, directly or indirectly, would be back.
Yeah.
Hephaestus wants to speak to us.
Hephaestus or Vulcan?
Vulcan.
I looked
Oh, I'm
around
sorry.
to, like,
He
Kate
sounded
and
more
some
like,
people now.
I don't know who you are, but. Sound like that.
Yes, eh?
You get the vibe for it.
Chimney's long lost dad.
What?
I
Looking over at all
will
the
be
cages now.
right back.
The
My parents are
people are in
calling
them.
me.
Well,
Start to free them. We still need to find the dog, but
yeah, we need to get this thing.
The one thing I'm
Fill me
not
in on
doing
minus
is allowing
one
that to
back.
solve the puzzle, even though technically this is Daedalus' fault that these pipes are fucked up. I'm not losing out of the puzzle. I'm losing out of the moon, so fuck off.
We're keeping the puzzle. We're
That's
keeping the puzzle.
number
Yeah.
2, baby.
I got this. I can. I can
You can't
Bioshock
my
hack.
puzzle.
Jaeger, I want you to know the plan that we were talking about and why you bought the music. Not gonna happen on this moon. No reason
Yeah.
for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's all good. I'll find another time to use it.
Told you, man. There was a giant gear and.
no. Okay, so
Augustus
wait, that's not how
threw
that
a
works.
Fucking wrench into that.
Okay.
You rotate them.
Oh, gotcha.
So your starting
Um,
point is that one. Your ending point is you need it to get to the fountain.
Which one's the start one?
The one that's being clicked right now.
Okay.
Do not spin
Well-
them because things happen when you spin
Oh.
them.
Oh, let me just put that back really quick.
What? Yeah, there you go. I will help Jaeger in freeing the prisoners.
They are all already out of their cages. They're like in this
Oh.
room. It's kind of cramped now because everyone's just standing up.
Elevator's up. Like designating
Do we?
like a few people.
want-
at a
Prometheus
do we
looks at
want
you all.
anybody-
Good job.
time.
Thanks. Yeah, you have Augustus to thank for that.
I
Um,
honestly I didn't know that I rewatched the episode like episode 3, so I remember his old voice.
nice. Finally.
I thought that
Yep.
I certainly thought I was dead. Getting to me within 3 days was going to be very hard with all of the cyborgs and other stuff that we saw.
I forgot there was a time limit on that.
But good job. I'm going to bring them to safety, possibly on our ship, and stay in communication. I'm guessing Aurelian's on the ship already.
Yeah, he's watching over Icarus. Just don't touch him this time.
Augustus, that's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, about that. So, I'll inform him that all of Daedalus's experiments have been reversed.
Nullified.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
as if they never occurred.
did I look immediately to your ring?
Yeah.
it just looks dull. One more charge? Looks dull.
I'll give you a pat on the back. Luckily I got rid of that curse part too.
Yeah. That was very helpful.
That was a good thing. Good job, Ben.
Thank you. The two wishes I was delivering between was the one I used, either teleporting Daedalus to us right now and we just beat him to death, or
Yeah.
or I just wish he never existed. But then that
Oh,
would kill Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have killed Icarus. I'm so glad you didn't
Yes.
do that one.
Yes, I would have definitely fucking Back to the Future your ass.
Oh my
I told
God.
him, both this and Daedalus, fighting you guys now would have cut the duration of this moon. This drastically changed everything for this moon.
So Zach's back to all improv now.
Let's
So,
go, putting your ass
Hey,
back on
real
the
quick
spot.
sidebar, Mason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck
I'm
you.
used to Leon doing this. Can you stop cutting the shit out of the things that I have actually planned?
It's my turn now, bro. It's my turn.
What? You know what? I like that it's someone else now. Like, it's not just me fucking up
Call
your
me-
shits.
Coming to
And no
my
negative
room.
effects.
Coming
Isn't
to
that
my room.
crazy?
Reverse my experience. Or
Fuck
my
you, you know.
experience.
Oh my
We're two
god.
good
So,
heroes.
You all walk
Fuck
into
you
this
guys.
room, and what you see is a pump that is. No, never mind. The puzzle is solved because it can't function this way.
We did it! Hooray!
Can we
Can you guys
solve it,
do the
though?
puzzle? Can you guys just do the puzzle?
I love
I love
Bioshock
these. I
hacking.
love these.
I fucking,
already did it.
you know, I was so
already
happy about
completed it,
this.
bro.
So what
Wait.
this was, as I'll start explaining it, this was a blood distiller that was used to make homunculuses and those creatures out of other people. I'll say this as you guys just walk through. I'm gonna also show you the minis of the things you guys are gonna fight.
Fight?
We can still
Yeah,
fight
there
them.
was gonna be a fight. No, they're gone. You don't understand what his wish
They do
did.
not exist anymore.
So Project
solved it.
Man, all of those robots were made out of people. Under Daedalus's order.
I don't like this one.
Oh god.
Oh, we actually get to see what they look like now. Also, Zach, the stream is not seeing any of this, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I switched over.
I gotta use the bathroom really quick and I gotta tear out the trash after that. I'll be back. So
Mason's just dipping.
Which one
So,
is this one? What the fuck
This-
is that?
This was another one of the things that Jaeger saw. This was the correct version of it.
Ugh.
This is what the protector droids look like.
Don't forget to adjust your stream cam so that they can actually see what these things look like.
Doesn't matter, they're fucking
What?
gone.
Yeah, but like,
They're still
So
crazy
chat.
looking.
Can I tell you what the fucking powers of these things were?
Yes,
If
you
you
can tell
failed
us.
3 saves, you were permanently turned into one of them.
Ooh, I can
That
probably
would've
fix
been
that after some pain.
They
what
get
if you got
6
turned
attacks.
into one, Jaeger?
I would just end it.
They get 6 attacks. One of them can paralyze you. Be just very glad
Why
you
am
didn't
I
have to fight it.
frozen?
I don't know, you
Dude,
keep
it
freezing.
just-
I don't know why.
And then yeah,
I wish
RoboCop.
Lurleen was here. He'd be so great in this fight. I'd love to see him turn into one of those aberrations.
Yo,
Oh,
hop off my dog.
the only way to have fixed the transmutation is a wish spell.
Like the thing that was on, like the people were under.
No,
Like
the one
that
that
was
this
on the
monster could have
cages?
given.
Oh. Man, you just want us to run out of these fucking wish spells, don't you?
No, just
I
don't
mean,
get
my idea,
don't get hit by all 3. Don't fail all 3.
My idea was to just have Daedalus fix everyone under threat of I'm gonna make him have the worst afterlife he could ever possibly imagine by not letting him die ever and constantly killing him. That would be my threat to make him fix everyone if this wasn't done.
Guess I gotta write some shit on the board, don't I, chat?
Zach, your
Yeah.
puzzle is pretty easy, by the way.
Zach,
Yeah.
if you're starting at that middle pipe right in front of us, you could do it in 5 rotations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
it
5.
was supposed to be easy because I'm dealing with children.
But you could do it in 5. And then I you gotta go left first.
Why would you go left?
You started this one right in the middle. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, rotate this one twice to the left so it can connect to this one. Then go up, then rotate this one once this way, then go up, then rotate this
No,
one
I,
once.
I,
this
I
way over.
get it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So,
we also
the
did
way it
over
was
here
gonna
this way,
work
too.
was every time one was twisted, I rolled a d6, or 2d6, and it's like column and lengthwise, and another one twists in a different direction. And
Oh.
as soon as you start, they start flowing. If it touches the ground, one of the monsters would have been unleashed, or it would have spawned an extra
That's-
monster.
So yeah, that would have been a lot harder.
Yep.
Or not necessarily harder, but a lot more annoying. Ugh.
I like the type of puzzles where it's like you click one button and the ones around it turn off. You have to get them all
Mhm.
on. I love those ones.
It was kind of a mixture of that. And then the pipe puzzle. Also, this one had to be easy because it took me so long to try to find one that I could do like this without making my own because I didn't want to do that. And there was nowhere online that had like this was the only one that I could do and like print out like this.
That's insane. Well, that was one of the best uses of a wish spell I've ever seen.
Well,
Oh yeah, that was really cool. And
well,
not a
Augustus,
single
how does it
downtime.
feel to not have a problem happen after you make something, after you do something?
He's not here right now. He took out the garbage.
Still
So,
stands.
yeah, I won't describe much else of what you see. Also, Vinny's not on.
Wait, what? Oh, there he is.
Whoa, we found a thing. The dog.
Oh yeah, I gotta change his fucking mini. So when you guys find Chewsbury, you find him as just a dog with blue fur.
That's it?
Yep.
Hold on.
I mean, he's
need
got a
to-
weird, like, centipede tail.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
after
let
the
me-
mutations episode. Hold on.
Yeah,
take a
he
picture of it for
had
Tyler.
he had mutations that were done here, which is why he was always just a
Where'd he go?
regular boy.
Honestly, though, I think we need to revert the wish. He looks so much cooler like this. We need to roll it all back.
Nope, fuck you.
Shut
I get
up.
one good thing out of this.
I gotta take a little pic for Tyler.
Sure, you're taking a photo for him. Oh, wait, now I have to explain to Chimney Wise's dog it looks different too.
Nope, his dog looks like
Well,
how
no.
he explained it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
assuming this
okay.
happened after he was captured.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
like he always had a weird dog.
Nope.
That's amazing.
There's a part of me that wants to be like, can I roll for like a lore check to say if Daedalus beat the dog? But no.
He'll see that when he sees that. Wow.
So yeah.
No more curfew.
So
'Cause
this is
nobody
what we're gonna
can
talk
enforce
about
it.
next. So I can start planning. What's the next moon?
Oh fuck, dude. I don't even know.
Mars.
Dude, so fast.
This is what happens when I make fucking effort and put like, cause like John was like, can you have stuff that doesn't last like one session, like missions that don't last one session? And I try it. I try it.
I know how you feel, Zach. It's happened to me every now and then.
I think we should go to Mars next.
What planet are we on right now? I forget the name. of it.
We're on
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Vulcan? Okay. Dude, let's just go next door.
Who the fuck is the Diana? Let me see.
Is that mustard? I can
Uh-oh.
Artemis.
Uh-oh.
Minerva.
Uh-oh, what?
So you actually
Oh, what happens
might
to those things that
learn
happened to
something.
Mars took?
that's a
Oh,
great question.
Oh,
shit.
Faulty shipment, guys. Sorry.
They just left the fucking planet, too.
Yeah. So for reference, those things don't exist anymore.
They're just people,
Yeah.
right?
Um,
I
Well,
There's like 50 people on board now.
here's the
I don't think we should
thing.
Go to Diana now.
I think Diana's gonna come to us.
No, Mars is gonna come to us.
Yeah, come
Mars
to
is
us.
coming to you.
I think we should do Mars then.
I think we stay here.
anyone.
'cause they're gonna
Oh
come to
no! Oh my God!
And who
Anything.
knows how?
The entire
Who
war
knows how
effort
many more times?
is Daedalus's thought. Everything on this planet shuts down. Every single thing on this planet shuts down.
Oh shit!
That
Oh
fucked up.
shit!
we done fucked up. We done
Oh,
fucked up. We done fucked up. We done
Oh,
fucked up. We
shit.
done fucked up.
And that means
Yes!
We done fucked
That means
up. We
that
done fucked up.
anything that he sent out and gave to other moons is fucking defect.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Who wants to
hold
make the luck
Oh,
check?
hold on,
Who wants
hold
to
on.
make the
I need
luck
to-
check
I need to know this really quick. I need
on
to know
how
this.
much got out?
What? How many of these spaceships were made by Daedalus that are just gonna disappear? I want to see a crew in space.
Well, no,
Alright.
he said he said
We're gonna
any
roll this out.
people
Any people?
affected by the things. He didn't say
Yes.
any.
Everyone
everything
on
he
this
made,
planet
right?
who was affected by Daedalus's experiments, directly or
Okay.
indirectly, are
I was
removed.
Yeah.
so hoping to see like
So-
a spaceship just pop out of existence.
So the spaceships are probably fine, but the
spaceships are
people
fine.
and the cyborgs and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
or not.
So for future,
Who knows
for
how
just
many-
reference, I'll explain what Project Man was more, because you're gonna find more on that. Every robot is gone because it used a human soul. It consumed a human soul like an infernal engine. All of them are gone. Disappeared. The people exist, and they're just there. But because there was nothing to produce it, as if they were not able to be produced, they're not on that ship anymore. It's not like there's a hunk of metal now on the ship. Like they got fucking Trojan horsed.
They're just
Yeah.
They are gone. The people return like when people were snapped back at Endgame. They are back where they were.
oh
So,
Oh,
as a question for me, does that when that one guy died, he didn't have a soul? Does that mean it was in the soul of him was in the machine,
Yes.
and now all these people? Okay, good.
The snake kid that didn't have a soul because his soul needed to be consumed for the homunculus. Because they returned to their old state, and now they're back and they have a soul.
Okay.
That is now something you do not have to worry about. That is now one thing Jaeger doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I kind of do have to worry about that now even more because when they die, I have to fix it. And I wish I would have found that out before. I would have went ham on those robots. Would have tried to break all of them.
Yeah, it was very like Eggman-esque, where he's putting like little animals inside to make the robots. But it is people.
I'm just worried about how many shipments of these automatons went to Enyo and any of these other fucking planets.
We're gonna figure that out when Augustus gets back. We're gonna make some luck checks.
Fuck.
I think Bob should make the luck checks.
Fuck, wait, whoa.
But if you
I
guys
didn't
want to,
use the wish.
if you guys want to start looking around the map, and like zoom in on stuff, that left room is an entire dissection room for homunculi. Those are all bodies and people all carved up and in vats with like different symbiotes and stuff that are now the vats are empty because they weren't able to study them.
Those are not. Those are coffins, not cannons.
Yeah, they're just
thought
wrapped
those
up.
were
They're like skeletons.
cannons.
Yeah, they're coffins. And then on the left side, it
the
doesn't.
hand of
It didn't
Vecna?
show. So in those vats were Riot's minifigures.
Oh, thank God for that.
How did he get the schematics?
As this was the only planet that is of one of your parents that you guys are going to have a major conflict in, dealing with the god at least, because you're on good standings with Minerva, and again, Hades is not on his planet. Some things from your characters were going to bleed into the moons, so some of your issues were going to bleed into the moons, as it still has your parents' essence in it. So Riot wasn't going to come back yet, but you would have been able to see him.
Keyword yet.
Fuck yeah, I love
Oh.
myself some returning villains.
Dude.
Can we get some music for Vinny? Fuck.
Like, yeah, we this was really great and all, but also this could screw us because Enyo was maybe 10, 15 minutes away from the moon.
Yep.
Oh.
This might change the entire climate of the war.
Hey, they don't know it's us. We're still
Hey,
incognito.
Hey, yeah, good news, guys. It wasn't your fault this time. Blamably. It was, but...
We'll just blame it all on Daedalus. He fucked up.
I mean, yep, that's honestly who it's going to come down to.
So,
Or Vulcan. It's either going to go down to the
Question.
Forge Father or Daedalus.
well, we haven't seen Daedalus yet, so you probably can't answer this. But I'm assuming he did some personal modification. Would that have gotten reversed too?
Hello, my fellow compatriots. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Oh, yay.
So, we came to a conclusion while you were gone.
Yeah. Could happen.
With that wish, you understand that with all the automatons now being reverted to, it's kind of akin to when people got re-snapped back in Endgame, where they just returned where they were normally. All the automatons were made of people. As you guys go through this facility, you learn that Project Man was all about replacing the populi with conforming things that could literally dispatch of anyone that disputed. And it would make the world agreeable. And they could be programmed. There were plans and schematics to give this out to all of the moons fighting for the war effort. This was a product he was trying to sell. Augustus, I would like you to roll a d12 to see how far shipment has gotten.
I got a 3.
3. I'm going to minus a d4 from this, from you deactivating it this early. So you might go down to 0. This is how many planets have it. So if I get a 4, it's really good. No one has gotten it. I got a 1. 2 planets, 2 moons have gotten schematics for these.
Can I give an inspiration to reroll that?
Yeah. No,
For you to reroll that.
you have to use a die. You have to use one of the tide dice.
Like the D6s we have?
Yes.
We have 2 left.
I will consult with the council.
You cannot.
He only has one. You can't.
This is your decision.
Oh.
If you're going to do this, this is your decision.
I will use the fate dice.
You have seen that these schematics have only been able to come out as a prototype, and that was the first shipment that you saw ever be given to Enyo. No one has gotten them except for her, and that shipment has just disappeared.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Because when I worded the wish, I wish for everyone on this planet.
They had just left. I'm going to roll a d20 on how far out of the atmosphere. Higher or lower?
Higher.
4. You all have the time it took. Do we want to say that the party did the puzzle in canon or no?
Yes.
I mean, it
Well,
would
you
be
said it-
automatically fixed because it's part of
I
his issue.
feel like
Yeah,
I
you
gave the
said-
wrong answer. I feel like I should have said lower.
How long are you all down here? How long do you search?
I would say we just search for the fucking dog.
We would probably just look for dogs.
That's all I
You
want.
find the
because
dog.
We have to go to Vulcan.
You find the dog. That takes about a minute, and then you guys kind of scrounging around here. Jaeger, mainly you saying, okay, she said something about being able to find schematics on her desk. You grab those schematics on her desk, and inside that is
Mostly useless. Yeah.
it's inside this. Like,
Yeah.
and you guys get out, and you see the ship re-entering the atmosphere.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
This is
Why would that be a good thing?
Oh.
I will say,
How? In what world
you
is that
did
a good
still roll the
thing?
fact that this is not something they've already gotten. This is something that they have just gotten. This is out of the scenarios of how many moons got this. This is the best one you could have gotten, other than the 4.
Mhm.
So, You guys are about, I'm going to call that, you are a distance that's far enough away where you are not going to be spotted. You need to get to
And
the center of
Atlantis
town.
is tiny.
It's a mile, but a bit large.
Well, no, because we made it tiny when we entered the atmosphere or some shit.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Atlantis is fine. Atlantis has not been fixed yet.
Yeah, we have to bring the dog back to Chimney. Why you mad
Medusa
at
looks
that?
at you all. Do you want me to... I have some stuff that can hide me and make me discreet. I can bring him to the ship. I won't get seen.
We
You
need
guys
the
go to
ship-
Vulcan.
We need it fixed as soon as possible.
We'll do what we can.
The dog.
We'll do what we can.
Be careful.
Please.
Be very careful. If she's as bad as you said, she is.
I won't let her see me. Unless she has some way of seeing through magic. I don't believe she's that trained. She's a warmonger. You guys be safe too.
Godspeed, Medusa.
Yeah, give me your tablet. We can try something.
Oh, right. Here you go.
Natural 20. The tablets still work. We can just teleport to Atlantis whenever we need. We're safe on that.
Can we just all teleport then?
You guys need to go to Vulcan.
Yeah, we need to go.
You guys can teleport back with your tablet. You still have enough. Remember, you only need one tablet for everyone to be able to teleport. Go to Vulcan. I'll let everyone know what happened. Go.
Do you want to just take my tablet and teleport back yourself?
That's what I'm gonna. That's whoever's
Okay,
tablet.
okay.
Whoever wants to give me a tablet.
Yeah, she took yours.
I give it to her.
Go. Bye.
We'll see you
Good
back.
luck. Bye. And she teleports.
By
Um,
guidance. By.
Wait. And she switches. Jaeger. You now have the snakes on your wrist.
We could talk through the stuff.
Even though I don't care.
Too bad. So sad.
Okay.
Too bad. I'm sorry. I gave you a steak. I'm doing something cute with Medusa.
Dude, I'm telling you, y'all are flirting hard.
Who are you saying this?
When are
I would
you?
still like-
dude.
Fuck already.
That's what
I would
I'm
still
saying,
like-
bro.
A stealth check from the group.
Is there
+10 for everyone.
Oh, using pass without trace?
Yes.
28 in that scenario.
We cannot be
God.
tracked. We can't be tracked because we leave no tracks.
When do you cast that? How long does it last?
It lasts an hour.
An hour?
Yeah,
All right.
less an hour.
It's long enough for you to
Doesn't-
get there. You are able to
I
get
gotta-
to the center of town.
30.
I had a 15.
I got 22.
I rolled a 3, dog.
Good thing.
Oh, it's 25. Sorry.
You are all, as a group, able to stay mainly out of the public eye, more so for the fact of the ruckus that is happening near export begins drawing a crowd as you all travel. And that grants you all pretty easy access to the center of town. You see this hatch, this lift. On its keypad with a number pad, and Augustus, you're able to enter the code.
What is the code?
1553.
And you guys travel for a couple minutes as you go deeper and deeper into the planet. You get warmer and warmer, and you all start sweating. Eventually, after a couple minutes, you reach a platform. Around you is very bright, just white light. And opposed to that very sterile, sanitized smell. Is Augustus the one that you more so are accompanied with, the mechanical, oily, rusty smell? And there's a single door. There seems to be some sort of bell or notification. Or I'm sorry, doorbell. This is a great time for everyone to wait and do nothing.
I'm waiting for Augustus.
Well,
Yeah, I'm waiting. He's the one
Yeah,
fucking
I
in
see
the
the
front.
doorbell.
No, there is a doorbell to ring.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said
Gosh,
I
dude.
No, my bad.
rang the doorbell. That's what I thought you said. Sorry.
Ring the doorbell.
I will ring the doorbell.
Good, you've made it. Come in, quickly. The door slides open and closes behind you all. And you see an elderly man get out of a bed, or get out of a chair, a little bit quicker than he thought. You're noticing that he has some new regained strength from this wish, as there's some new energy that he hasn't had in a while. You seem familiar. There is an image of you burned inside my brain. And I'd like to know why, the moment you all come inside my town, my city, things I was worried about stopped happening. You,
My
boy,
turn to
have the smell of an inventor. You look like someone who's worked on many things and has been disappointed by many more.
This may come as a shock, but technically, you're my father.
I believe that as far as I can throw it, I have loved
How
no
far can you throw
woman more than I love crafting, more than I love inventing. You say I'm your father? Prove it. How so?
I don't exactly know how to do that.
I guess as a joking, you'd be like, make something.
What do you want me to make? I pull out my steel
anything.
defender. I pull
Be
out the
funny, be
steel
funny.
Baby Knox, baby Knox.
Yeah.
Be you.
No.
I take off my shirt
No.
to reveal the core embedded within my chest.
You put Nox's core on your chest, and you start to glow. And Vulcan, he grabs his head and he starts reeling, and he looks at that in confoundment and amazement. I would like you to roll a persuasion check. 4 d20s take the highest.
Wonderful.
Guidance.
Wonderful. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Wonder. Okay. You want to know what my rolls were?
There was a nat 20 in there, wasn't there?
No.
For once.
I got a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 16.
Oh,
We'll take the
my
16.
God.
I think we're gonna take the 16, chat. And then you said roll guidance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus 3, that's 19. Plus. Where did I put this man's sheet? Here we are. I think it's just 19.
19. So there wasn't all lie in his plans to create a new world. Worlds can be created, made different, fabricated. Very, very interesting. I suppose you came here for me, then.
I'm gonna explain to him the Greek pantheon stuff and everything.
I'm gonna
like,
explain every Greek myth imaginable.
No,
On break this man's whole life view.
I'm going to I'm going to give him the summary of everything we've done.
Okay.
And how we got to where we are now.
Boots up spark notes on his core.
How long do you
Literally.
spend explaining? How rushed is this explanation? This is very important right now.
I could speed up the explanation, help them. I could link their minds.
Yeah. That would
I can
Download
link
my
your
brain.
thoughts.
Okay. Freaky.
Yeah. In some weird times, weird places.
So I
Okay.
give him the quick rundown.
So
Of everything that's
is
happened so
the
far.
tidal wave real? I thought it was a
Probably
hoax.
not. Probably not, but also
Yes, it is
we
real.
don't.
It is very
but
real.
Yes. Is it?
That's the BK's thing, right? His like.
That is the thing.
That is
crossing
his
the map
rapture
at
event.
this very moment right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
his, okay. I thought it was something else. Never mind.
So-
I retract all my statements.
It is right there.
So you are all trying to prevent that from happening.
Yes.
Yes.
If there's one thing I know how to do, it's to work on whichever side benefits me. What do you need?
That's
me
this
to
then, right?
Oh.
do? It depends on what you're offering.
Yes.
Oh, right.
It's
Why
your
should
job,
I help
dude.
you? I mean, yes, all my automatons are down, but I'm in a very large problem right now.
Do you know what Daedalus did to this world?
Yes, and I didn't agree with it. This world used to have a lot. There used to be
How
many
did-
towns, many cities. Things that
How
look
did
like you, but
Daedalus-
smaller.
How did Daedalus take control of you? If you didn't agree, then and you wouldn't have let this happen, he had to have taken control of you somehow.
He was doing a lot of things behind my back for the most part. I oversee a lot in the city, but he started with many smaller scale things. He was eventually able to replace a lot of the other people on committees that I had for in charge of jobs at the mines. That's who he replaced with those cyborgs. All of my main people in charge he replaced somehow. And when I caught wind of it, after coming back from Mercury, I tried to stop him, and he put me... He drugged one of my meals, made me very ill and weak. I was debilitated, bedridden. When I didn't even give that speech the other day.
Do you know where Daedalus is now?
He should be down at the bottom floor. There's one more below
we have-
this,
Of the,
of this facility.
he should be at, of this.
He's in the core.
Do we have enough time to go break into his fucking kneecaps?
What is this core? Is that the core of the planet or the core of his
Yes.
forge?
They're one and the same. Without the forge, the planet, we don't know what happens. We just don't want it to.
Well, it
I mean,
cost me a lot to reverse everything he did and to save you.
I appreciate that.
and we can take out the Daedalus problem because he's most definitely still a problem for you. And in return for that, you can help us.
He has been a pain in my ass. And stole several patents of ideas.
It always
Was
comes
this one
back
of
to
them?
patents.
As I grabbed the
Oh.
homunculus form.
No. Absolutely not.
Very
One of the
judgmental
main-
look in my face.
One of the main tenets I live by is my people will come to no harm from my creations. My creations are here to help.
Okay. You know, and another reason for helping us would be, and I just kind of gesture to Augustus, your son.
Technically.
The sun
This man
thing's a
really
very
is
new thing to me. I have never
It
had
is-
to take care of any other human other than myself, and I have automated most of those processes.
Well, he's only partly human, and I grab his robotic arm.
Gee, thanks. That was the most ableist thing you've ever said.
That is kind of
Thanks
fun.
for the eye, by the way.
I can take that eye away.
Please don't.
What did Wolfen say?
How did that happen to you? So young. Both. And he starts examining you and sees the lines in your skin and the scars from the shot, the skewer from the Blue King. There's so much
I've-
shrapnel in your body.
I've been through quite a lot. Some inventions don't always go as planned. I'm sure you understand. When
I know that all too well.
when a rogue sentry decides to rip off your limbs.
You know, oddly enough, and for the first time, you said that you put Nox's core inside that hole.
Yeah,
Do you mind if I try something?
be my guess.
How much time do we have, by the way? What's going on? You all seem like you're in a hurry.
Oh,
We don't seem to have too
Let's
Enyo
explain
is
to him why we need to rush.
so Enyo is coming back because apparently there was a shipment of the automatons given to her, and
Oh.
now she's coming back.
Oh, so the
Because
leader of the war
I
committee
wish
got
to
a
go.
bad shipment. Oh, great.
Well, she got a shipment, but
Momentarily.
according to Augustus, they're gone.
Everything
Yes.
that Daedalus is experimented on has been reversed, directly or indirectly.
That is
So
tough.
this might have to be for later.
I will work on that later. I have some ideas. You may have more of a connection to that thing you lost than you believe. They are still very much a part of you. But I'm
would
coming
have
with you all anyways, so
Pharisee.
If they got a bad shipment, where would they be going?
Do they know where you are?
Wait,
Because if
what
they're
if,
coming for Daedalus, that's two problems that might solve one of them.
or that
if you have a
this
way
should
of
have
getting me
been-
out of here without me being seen, then sure.
What
Wait,
if
without you, what, you
we
cut out?
You cut out entirely.
If you have a way of me getting out of here without being seen, then sure.
what if we
We can
Yes.
send him to the
capture what if we capture Daedalus and kind of send him over to where Enyo is going to be, and we use that as a distraction to get back to our ship, which is small and relatively hidden.
I suppose. use him as like a peace offering. Say, here's your bad guy.
Wait.
Let us go.
I don't know.
Well,
You can deal with him
Daedalus
as you
doesn't know
wish.
that- Daedalus
mean-
doesn't know that I'm the one that reversed it, right?
Correct.
No.
Well, what if we
He does
just
not.
steer clear of Enyo's way and let her duke it out with him?
Or we could also just take care of Daedalus ourselves and teleport back to the ship.
If
There'll be no
Enyo
trace of
comes
us
back-
being here.
If Enyo comes back after receiving a faulty shipment and finding the person responsible for said shipment already dead, I don't think that would bode well for our.
I mean, does she know where he is at all?
I would also like to point out, guys, if he is the main supplier of these things, she isn't gonna want to kill him exactly.
She's probably going to want to capture him and bring him to her planet.
Hey,
then he
Jaeger.
won't
Hey,
just
Jaeger.
come and
Hey,
pursue
there's a whole lot of shooting. There's a fight, really bad fight going on outside.
What if
Hey guys.
Vulcan handles Enyo while we
Point
go
out the fact that
downstairs and
there's
take care
now
of
a fight going on.
I
outside.
don't
Okay.
think we should let Vulcan handle Enyo at all. I don't think he should be seen by her at all.
it? Well, in that
How
case,
big
our
is the elevator for
best
right this
course is to
second?
take.
Or we take
How big is the elevator?
Daedalus,
Depends on what
get
you wanna
down
do.
lift.
or we take Daedalus, or we
Have to fit
take
a couple people.
Vulcan and Daedalus back to the ship.
Guys, she's killing the people up there.
What?
Can't you
It-
hear it?
You
We're
open up the
under-
channel.
Underground.
You open, if you wanted to, open up the channel to be able to hear it. What you are hearing them just now invade and are just so upset with what happened. They got a wrong deal. They thought they got tricked. And no one at Export knew what happened. Everyone's just as confused. Massive fighting.
I
Subdue
don't know.
Daedalus, bring him to her right now.
I think our
Do-
first. We can
Now-
send a Vulcan to Atlantis, can't we?
We can send
First
Vulcan
question.
to
You
Atlantis.
can send Vulcan to
and
Atlantis, and you
also
guys go
do-
deal with whatever.
No.
Home right now.
Do we want to be seen by Enyo? I don't think that's a good. I don't think that will be a good outcome for anybody. But
They
we
don't
can
know us
leave
exactly.
Daedalus. I don't want to risk it. They could
Okay,
have.
but, so-
she
so
probably
you're-
has some way of sensing our divineness.
We're all divine.
Yeah, but so it's okay for her to be massacring the populace?
I'm saying we leave Daedalus somewhere relatively close to her, have her find him, deal with him, and we get. I mean,
So,
are we
so,
powerful enough to take down Enyo?
So here's the thing, though. If she gets Daedalus and she restarts everything, that means more people are gonna die because we did nothing.
I
I
would
do
give-
have another wish.
I also have a wish, but are
I'm just saying if she. If
I
she gets
I don't
Daedalus-
know if this is.
You have ways of teleportation. You can move places.
Yeah.
Yes.
Limited. Yes.
Yes.
Give me one of them.
I was literally just about to hand.
Do you want to give your dad a tinker check? Help on a tinker check.
Yeah.
guidance?
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Yeah, move that wire over there.
You see him touch the tablet, and and he just crushes it in his hand. Out pops a ball.
Ball?
You can capture Damocles in this.
Damocles?
You can capture Daedalus, and who the fuck is Damocles? Hello, I'm Damocles.
But that's what I
Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
but-
Damocles. I'm the Sun Sword.
Real?
Yeah.
I pull him down and be like, that's enough right now. We got enough going on.
You're right. This is too crowded. You can capture Daedalus in here. and you can capture Daedalus in here, and then it can go wherever you want it to. Give it coordinates, they can go wherever you want. It's like a carrier, but instant.
Do we want to send Daedalus to a cell?
Do we want to leave him alive after what he did?
I don't think he should be alive.
I'm pretty
He's only going to
sure
cause more harm.
at any point, if we say this is the person responsible, whether they're truthfully responsible or not, he'll die. He'll
Jaeger's
get
gonna
ripped to
go-
shreds.
You think
It's like
Enyo
a
actually kill
moving
Daedalus?
platform of an elevator, right?
Oh.
Sorry.
She is
Yeah,
head of one of the war committees of the Triton 12. She will most certainly kill whoever she pleases.
Do you think that she would kill Daedalus rather than
Yeah,
try
he-
and capture him and make him create those things again?
Depends on if he's given the resources again. He
would
won't
probably
have
be-
many of the... If he leaves here, I will not allow him here. I will kill him myself. If he's brought to another planet, he won't have most of the materials. Most of the moons
But he
don't
will.
have the same resources we have.
But if he's smart enough, he could find a way to do something.
It will take a long time.
At the elevator, that's just like a platform that goes up and down, right? Just a flat platform.
Yes.
I'm gonna step over to that, and I'm gonna start layering out dirt from my dirt pouches because I have made it a cannon to actually carry pouches of dirt, and I'm gonna be trying to grow like a 5x5 little patch of grass right there. Not answering questions right now. Just growing grass on a platform.
To be fair, also, if you keep just trapping him inside his where he is, he will die of suffocation or heat death.
Let's take a vote whether we send him to Enyo or not.
Look,
Because there's a
I-
chance Enyo kills him.
Look.
Vulcan says that she like most likely would kill him.
It depends on
Which-
if you allow him to speak. Right now, she wants death. If he speaks and is able to twist her to get another chance, then she might take it.
What if we
Also-
tear out his tongue?
Very fair.
okay, I have a question for you guys, and I kind of want to turn away from Vulcan so he can't hear us readily.
You can,
So-
yeah, telepathically speak. Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh
Ask
yeah,
him
we
if
can we
you
telepathically
can
speak.
ask
Um,
me to do that. It's not on right now.
Jaeger.
Wave of a hand.
Okay. So we know that these moons were created recently, and these are technically all false people.
They're real.
This, are they?
They're real to where they were.
But where they were just got created,
Not
and
for
will
them,
and when we are done, will pop out of existence anyway.
but they're alive now.
A morality
With how
question
much-
with it is they are real. They have always existed. Everyone is made by the Blue King. That is something everyone has been made in some way by the Blue King.
But the point still stands when, if we not capture, but bring Vulcan back on
We
our
can
side
make his
and make him
hands too.
and turn him back to Hephaestus, this planet will just disappear anyway. So how worth is it to fully save the people here if they're just going to pop out of existence anyway? I know how bad it sounds, but it begs the question: do we waste the resources and waste the risk, and run the risk of fighting Enyo, who we are most likely not powerful enough to fight at all?
Well,
Or-
considering I just burned a wish to save these people.
Jaeger's standing on the elevator. Just looks.
You burned a wish to make things a lot easier for us and to fast track us to Vulcan. Think of it that way.
Well, if I really wanted to do that, I could have just wished for Daedalus's death.
We ain't wasting anything. We ain't risking anything. We're gonna need a fighter either way.
I say we go down there, we take out Daedalus's tongue and remove his arms. That way he can never create again. And we
How do I
send him
get
to
this
Enyo.
thing to go down to out loud to the old man? How do I get this thing to go down to him?
Just a lever. It's just a, another elevator.
Jaeger
I'll
just stays
join
right
Jaeger.
hand on it to go down.
If you
would
guys
get
all
Jaeger.
go, he has nothing he can do. He is weak now. You guys are able
Really?
to
Okay,
get
I go. Leon goes with Jaeger to get in the elevator to go down.
Yeah. You guys, if you guys all go, there's no way he's able to fight back or anything. Anything you want to do to him, he can't fight back against it. He's an old
Either
man.
way, we're gonna need to fight or capture him. We can at least do this now.
That I don't have a problem with. Are we just going to mutilate him and send him to Enyo?
Well, take out his tongue so he can't plead his case.
We are going to mutilate him.
You can put it like that.
That's what it is, man.
And he's done a lot worse.
If this is what you guys think is best, I do not.
How did you do it?
I-
How did you destroy my creations, my plants, my world?
What's here now?
You guys are wherever the fuck he is. You guys go down. Like, there's no way he's
I-
fighting. He's just giving a
I'll
monologue.
fly over and I'll
Never,
just grab him
Yeah,
by
thing,
the
he
arms
can't
and
fight out.
arms behind
I was,
him.
I'm just gonna hit him as hard as I can and then knock him out.
I have some words I want to say to the man.
Yeah. That's
He's
I,
sitting
I'm
there
gonna grab him and
holding
hold his arms behind his back.
You can't stop the evolution. We will find a way for this to work no matter what.
You wanted to know how I did it? I did it with ease.
You won't win against Juno. You won't win against Pythia.
I'm gonna break his arm.
You certainly won't win against Enyo.
I walk up.
And I
look at his-
heard that the controller of Pluto is having a real good time with plants.
I would like to say watch me, but you're not going to be alive to.
You good guys won't win. The world's doomed no matter what. I just wanted to make a world. I just wanted to
break
make
it on
something
their
of myself.
Zach, can we say he fails a Constitution saving throw?
Fuck yeah.
You're gonna feel how your creations felt, and his flesh will start rotting off of him.
Yeah.
He will not die or take damage, but every charisma saving throw or charisma check from now on will be a disadvantage for the rest of his life.
Fuck yeah.
So he's not talking his way out of shit. As his flesh starts like sagging and like getting holes appearing. in
Don't
it.
you see? People can just be like machines. They can be taught.
Oh yeah, he's also
They can be ruined.
he's also vulnerable to every form of damage. Personally.
Nothing can stop.
Guys, I don't know about you,
Innovation.
but I think it's time for I think it's time for him to shut up.
Take off
And
his
I will
tongue.
grab
Fuck
his tongue and I will rip it out of him.
He is
It
just
comes off
saying
like
things like
Play-Doh at this
he
point,
is saying
don't worry.
just horrible like bad people shit. Just like yeah, and I wanted to fucking hurt people. I'm a bad person. Ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys fucking
Ball,
take the
touch.
ability of a bad guy to talk, and yeah, you capture him.
And then I wanna cut his hands off as well, so he can't craft, or write, or sign.
He's gonna get killed anyways.
Yeah.
Now he can't plead his case.
I'm gonna
taking
say
what
you
Augustus said to do, and
you
I will
sew
take it
his
upon
mouth
myself.
shut also, and just fucking bring him up.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck yeah, might as well. And you bring him up to Vulcan. Very sad to have to see you end like this.
I want to do something so cool, but I don't want to be seen by Enya.
So what are we doing with him?
I mean, we just send him up to Anya's ship, right? She's in there.
Just, you have the ball, right, Jaeger? Here you go, and I kind of just drop him at your feet.
Here. I built the live feed ability for it. One of the screens turns
that's
on.
amazing.
Dude, this dude is so fucking mutilated.
So my snake, I asked Medusa, like, do you see where she is right now?
Yes, she's marching her and an army right next to Chimney's shop. They don't look like they're going to turn down here, but they're marching towards the center of town. But
Thanks.
many of her soldiers are just taking casualties as they wish.
Move
But
it.
she's heading towards you all.
With the information, I'll guesstimate like 40 feet in front of her.
On the feed. In a field.
Give him a little.
Is he
wave.
tied up?
No.
Well,
Oh,
he
maybe
has
should
no
I? Doesn't matter.
hands.
So
He
just
doesn't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
He has no hands, no mouth, vulnerable to all damage. He's not
He-
disadvantaged much. And disadvantage all charisma checks permanently.
Well, that's a nat 1 on his dex check. He falls to the ground and is just unable to get up. And he's just like...
I see he tried to get up, and I'll break his ankle.
Are you there with
You're
him?
not up there. He's
Oh,
No.
oh, he
okay.
was already on the live feed. Oh, I thought it was like when he was trying to
No.
leave
No.
when we were. All right, okay.
He's in a Pokeball.
I was like, I'm not
And-
letting you fucking leave us, motherfucker.
And
Here.
Enyo...
He's gonna step away into the spirit well and wait for him over there. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna wait for it over there.
I'm
Enyo
watching
looks...
this.
You thought that you can get away with tricking me like that. Well, seems like whatever scheme you did got you caught already. Boys, and you see, for a closer look at these soldiers, the most human things you've seen, with just hungry mouths and eyes that when they see blood, they all just start chanting. And they just go, and they go and they start building a pyre. They rip him apart, let his organs fall out. And out of his bones, they build a spike. And they all go around in a line and place different parts of him on the spike. And they all say words as they do it. Traitor. Idiot. Fool. Before any organ is put on the spike, a bite is taken out of it of the person as they skewer their own hand as well on it, dripping their own blood onto the viscera. And as Enyo goes on, she grabs the head, looks it dead in the eye, and bites the sewn mouth off, and skewers it in her own hand on the top of the spike.
You want to go to this planet next?
Yeah.
Leon?
Yeah.
We're so fucked.
And you see the few people that are around cowering on the floor and in fear, a few bloodied and beaten. I will be Charitus and not massacre the planet, for I have gotten my head. Know this as a thank you to Mars and the triumvirate. Let the Forge Father know that this planet is now under our control. Any
I guess we have to.
objections? There's gotta be one guy. Yeah, there's one guy. It's like, no, we won't let you. We've already been through enough. Boys. They start rushing this man. And they just place him on the spike, just slowly, as he screams. You changed your mind yet? Or do you want the suffering to be over? Well, how about a few of you stay here? I go tell Juno what's happened. She begins to march back to her ship.
Well, Leon, you might be right. I guess we're gonna have to take out Mars.
That's why I wanted to go there next. Take out war itself from their control.
I wonder if she takes along a Juno, maybe we can find and recruit Ares back on our side, and use him to fight against her.
If we were, if Medusa said it was true, Ares has never beaten her.
But he hasn't had the help of us. Us fighting her alone. I think we can use all the help we can get.
Let me say this. She needs an appointment with Juno, even if she's on the Triumvirate, whatever that is. They might still need an appointment. It might take time. Do we want to go back to your ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
Leon, Augustus. I think you guys are the ones with tablets now.
We
Yeah,
you
I use
all
my
are
tablet
able
to
to
tell
go to Atlantis.
I'm still in the soul world. Yeah, after. We go.
How long do you wait?
I'm waiting for so here's the thing. I kind of the portal's open, so I could hear them kind of like, oh my god, she just did that, like a commentary.
You get the guy, that like, no, he lived. He stopped when he was getting hurt. He was very like kind of wussy. He was like, nope, I'm getting tortured right now. Yeah. Fuck that. I'd rather live.
Objection!
No soul of Daedalus know any of that. Or
No, you're in this void again. And you wait, and you just don't see anything come.
what about the people that she killed on her way?
On her way, yeah. You find those, and you're able to kind of do the same thing as you were to the scientist lady.
Then I'd rejoin.
You all make it back to Atlantis. So what's this thing about me turning to my other phone? Do you want that to happen yet? When do we want that to happen? How does it happen?
How did he hear
Prometheus.
that?
Look. Augustus told him about what you guys are doing.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
I thought I said that in my head.
I forgot to turn them off. Oh no.
Oh no!
The brain melt's going on too long. They're inseparable now.
Prometheus is just like, we can do that whenever.
That is a fair point.
What's up with the
If we
Nicholas?
turn him back, planet is gone. She has no control of it anymore.
How about
I'll leave it.
idea? We wait until we get to another moon, wherever we need to go. Then it doesn't look weird, as we are the only two ships flying outside of this if this just disappears.
We still need our ship repaired.
Chimney looks. Cheeseberry was able to get it done. Didn't take too much. You have a very outdated atmosphere.
Outdated atmosphere.
A lot of your ship's items are out of date. I could fix them up for you.
How long would that take?
Just bring me with you guys.
What do you guys think?
Sure, why not?
We're gonna get so attached to this little 12-year-old cockney boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna be like, and guess what? He fucking poofs out when Daedalus becomes, or when Hephaestus becomes his original form. No, I'm gonna let him live because I know he's gonna die at some point. I'm
concerned
letting
for
him
the
live.
person.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we take him with us? Seems like he can prove useful.
We have the Master Forge Father with wrong accent. We have the Master Forge with us. We really need the kid.
I mean, the Master Forge, the Forge Father, was with us originally, and this kid is telling us that our stuff is updated.
You
Yeah,
know,
but we really haven't let him look. I mean, there's no harm in letting the boy come with us.
Yeah.
We need all the allies we can get.
all right.
Hey, and you know, if he can help with repairs and improvements, I don't see a problem with that.
I mean,
And he's got
more
a
hands-
cute little blue dog.
the more hands working on the ship, the better it will be, right?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So, with that, I am gonna have to say, we end the session on you all starting your journey. Where? Where are you going? That is my final question.
Mars.
Ludo.
And isn't Pluto gone?
Pluto's there.
Pluto's still there.
Yeah, Pluto's there, just without a ruler. It's
Yeah.
like how when Minerva came aboard, how she had no ruler for the moon. It's like that. Only Hades has been with us a lot longer.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna agree with Leon here. We might need to hit up Mars next,
And your goal
especially if
is to try to get Ares before
she
Enya
comes back
returns.
from Juno.
Yes.
Yeah.
Having more back on our side would be beneficial.
He's a big powerhouse, and we could use him to take her Enyo off the board.
All right.
But we need to remove her, and that's my reasoning right now.
No, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
She's too much of a threat to leave.
She's too much of a wild card.
Before we end, I'm gonna give everyone a boon. Your moon boon for saving another god. +1 to every step.
Hmm?
+1 to every
You were
step.
cut the hell
Yeah.
out. Oh, +1. Oh shit.
Bit.
Ooh, numbers. We love them when they go up.
And because it was Hephaestus, and he's not dead or consumed by a specific person, everyone can gain 1 proficiency.
I don't think we can actually adjust the proficiency modifier on here.
No,
so
like
I'll
gain.
have to
You can gain
remember
1
that.
extra proficiency, like an
One
item.
skill.
If you have
Oh,
proficiency in the item,
oh.
you can gain expertise.
Okay.
So I can give myself an extra precipitancy.
So we can get a proficiency in like.
You can either
any stat.
gain
Okay.
proficiency in a stat you don't have. It's a minor stat, so like athletics, acrobatics, like that. Not one of your main
Okay.
stats, not one of your 6.
Right.
You can either gain
What about like
proficiency
saving
on that.
throws? Oh no, you said no.
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 So just proficiency in one skill.
Yeah, in one skill. Or tool. Or weapon.
Or, yeah. Tool.
Okay. So
But holy shit, everyone. Great job.
Thank you.
Out of any way that could have went, the martial law planet,
Crazy.
you guys didn't fuck up any of your incognito. Before we end, your
I didn't
incognito
even know we were there.
is still 100. You have not been found
101.
We're so
by
gamer.
anyone.
I think we deserve to go 101.
And I did roll for Enyo to see if there was a way she could figure out why are you mutilated, and why did you
That's
appear
what I was
here?
concerned for.
yeah.
first.
But she didn't give that much of a shit because she found the guy she was pissed at.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be here again in 2 Tuesdays from now.
The
That's
day
where we
after
end.
Christmas.
We begin next time. Everyone have a good night.